Hey guys, what is going on? Clash with Smithy, and today I'm going to be showing you the fastest and easiest way to gain loot in Clash of Clans and also keep your loot in your defense. So I'm going to be doing two parts of the episode. One part doing attack and how to attack, what strategy to use, that sort of stuff, and how often you should attack. And I'm going to do in the second part of the episode doing some defenses, showing you what defense you need to do, maybe giving you some base designs and some help and tips on how to save your loot. So let's get into it. So let's get into attacking first. Like I've said, you need to be, there are kind of quite a few things you need to be for attacking. Like, you need to be sort of person who committed to the game, enjoys playing it. You don't want to just be doing it because you have to do it, because you have to get loot for your base to upgrade stuff. You want to be doing it because you enjoy it and you feel like, not that you have to, you just enjoy it. So firstly, you need to be active. You probably need to be playing around 3 to 4 hours a day maximum if you want to be getting a good amount of loot, especially with the recent farming update. There is absolutely no loot available in the game. Obviously, it does depend on what attack strategy you do use. If you're using Barch, obviously you're going to get a lot more attacks in. If you're like kind of a lower league, you're obviously going to use Barch and you're going to have a lot more attacks. But obviously, if you're using Go Wipe and you're in quite a high league, you're not going to be attacking anywhere near as much. But I'm going to recommend to you what league you should be in for certain attack strategies. So what certain attack strategies you should be using in certain leagues. So if you're if you are below Crystal League, I suggest you use Barch. Or if you are above Crystal League and you're in between Crystal League and Masters, I suggest you use Go Wipe. And if you are above probably Champions League and above that, you need to be using Lava Union, because with the recent update, the Grand Warden and everything, it's just all OP. It's all really good, especially if you're 10 or 11, you've got that Grand Warden, it really does help. The final tip that you are going to need to be able to attack and gain loot is you need to be in a clan. You need to be in a clan. You need to be talking to people. You need to be active. It helps you be more active because you need to be able to talk to people. Sorry about that buffering on screen, guys. You need to be able to talk to people. You need to be able to get tips. You need to be able to get troops by requesting. You also need a bit of fun in it. You can get involved in wars, and you can learn stuff in there. You can watch other people's attacks. You can watch big people's attacks. You can get good ideas. They can teach you how to attack. It's just so much easier being in a clan. So I started off the game not being in a clan. Sorry about the buffering again. Flipping Wi-Fi. But I started off the game probably until Town 7 not being in a clan at all. And I regret it usually, because I would have grown so much easier if I was in a clan. So let's say you were attacking a Town Hall 6, you were at Town Hall 7, there was loads of loot available, you took the majority of the storages out, but there was one storage left, and you had a clan castle there, because you were in a clan, you had some high level wizards from your high level clan mates, and you were able to get all of that loot. That would be so much easier, it would be so much better for you to get so much loot. It can also help with trophies. Let's say you're on 49% and all you had was your clan castle troops. You used all the rest of your troops to get up to that 49%, and you needed 1 more percent, and those clan castle troops would have got it for you. And that win for you, that 50%, could mean the difference between champions and, well, you wouldn't be in champions if you were that low town halls, but. It could be the difference between 100,000 loot and 400,000 loot. There could be 3 storages on the edge of the base, which you could easily get no fence in range, and you had wizards in your clan castle, and the wizard would have destroyed and demolished that storage, and you would have been able to get the all that loot, and maybe that could be the difference between 49% and 59%. So if you want me to do any videos on how to use any attack strategies for any certain leagues, I'll be more than happy to do it. I am thinking of doing a Barch anyway, so there's no need for you to tell me to do a Barch. I'll be doing a Barch video for Town Hall 9. Well, I'm a Town Hall 9, so it could be ranged for every single Town Hall. It's literally the same for Barch, every single Town Hall you are. So, and if you want me to do any other attack strategies, Lava Union, Go Wipe, Go Ho, anything like that, I'll be more than happy to do it, because I can always learn how to do it if I'm not very good at it, and I'll do a video especially on it. I'd be more than happy to do that, because I want you to have the best I want to be kind of the best sword you can get to learn how to attack. And if you're a new player, it'd be so much awesome. It'd be so awesome if I could just teach you how to attack. So just let me know an attack strategy that you want me to teach you, and I'll do it in one of the future vids. So now, guys, moving on to defense. Now, defense is probably harder than attacking, because you can't really control it when someone is attacking. You can't change it around when you're being attacked. You can only set a certain base, and you can't change it literally until the end of the attack, which is really frustrating. But it's the rules of the game. You can't really expect to be able to change your base when someone's attacking you. So now I'm going to tell you a few tips on how to save your loot and set a good defense up. Not so much for trophies, but more for saving your loot. So the first tip I'm going to be giving you on how to save your loot through your defense system is kind of similar to attacking. You need to be active. You need to be probably playing, like I said, 4 hours a day minimum, maximum about 8, because you've got to have a life, you've got to have fresh air, guys. You need to stay healthy, stay fit. But anyway, yeah, you need to be active. You need to be attacking. You need to get your loot. So if you're active, less people are, obviously when you're online, people can't attack you. So if you're active and you're online always, less people attack you, which means you'll be able to save more loot, and less likely you're most likely to be able to spend your resources. So basically how it works, I think it works, is you need to have a whole day of raiding, being active, not off the game, probably so you can get about 6 million, then you can upgrade 1 defense, and then you can worry about going off the game, and because you spent all the loot and you've not got to worry about defense and how well your defense is going to keep the loot, because there's no loot there because you've just spent it on that defense. Now the next tip is quite tricky for it is quite tricky because you need to have high level defenses to be able to be a good base, to have a good base, which means you can be able to save all your loot. So you need to, it's quite difficult really, because obviously if you're taking loads of loot and you're getting loads of loot, so you can upgrade your defenses. You will have high level defenses if you're upgrading them, so people will be more likely to take your loot. This is kind of confusing to explain, because if your defenses are upgrading, it means it's kind of easier for people to attack you and take your loot because you've got less defenses. Sorry about the buffering on the screen there, but it's harder if you've got lower level defenses to save the loot. And if they are upgrading to go to high level, it's difficult because they're going to take all of your loot. If your stuff is upgrading, because they obviously, when defenses are upgrading, you can't, they won't be used, they can't like help you defend your base. So it's kind of difficult to get past the stage of having high level defenses and having a good base and not being rushed or anything. It is difficult, but it is kind of I know it's kind of hard to explain, but yeah, you need to just stay active, make sure you're raiding daily, probably 5 to 6 times a day, and being active so people can't raid you and take the majority of your loot. So moving on to the final way to have a good defense and save your loot is basically protecting your loot. So you don't necessarily need a good base for this, you just need, well, like when I say good base, I mean high level defenses. You don't necessarily need to have high level defenses, you more kind of just need a good base setup so it's harder for them to get your loot. So by saving your loot, you're going to need to keep your defenses, no, not your defenses, you need to keep your loot storages kind of close into the core of the base. They're quite hard to get to, they're going to take a while to get to, and also you need to have them so your defenses are surrounding them. Like wizard towers especially are really good next to wizard towers, and also cannons, because they give a lot of damage. So cannons and wizard towers are probably the best to have round your defenses. You also need to make sure that you've got walls surrounding your base that are in good places. You don't want walls that are protecting like stupid things like barracks, dark barracks, gold mines, elixir collectors. Although gold mines or elixir collectors can contain a lot of loot, they're not the most important things you need to protect your base, because they're not going to protect your storages at all in any way, shape, or form. They will take a few hit points to make it harder for them to get to your your storages, for them to get the loot, but it's going to be easier for them because they're probably going to gain loot. It's going to be harder for them. No, it's going to be harder for you because the elixir collectors and gold mines aren't going to like do anything to the troops, so they're not going to defend the storages in any sort of way. So the main things you want to have inside your base are probably going to be defenses, storages, maybe the odd gold mine and elixir collector. You also want to have your heroes inside, your clan castle troops, your clan castle troops. You need your clan castle in the middle, and the things you want to keep outside are mainly going to be your elixir collectors, your gold mines, your barracks, builders hut, armor camp, spell factory, dark spell factory, all the stuff, all the good stuff like that. So you want to keep them on the outside just to kind of take hit points on the outside of the building, so your defenses can attack the troops while they're trying to take out the outside buildings, which aren't doing any harm to you. Just letting you guys know, I will be doing some speed builds and some kind of base designs for you guys for certain town halls. So let me know your town hall below, and I'll do a loot base, a farming base for you, and so that you'll be able to save your loot quicker. You're less likely for it to get raided. I'll make sure I get a speed build on it if you just let me know your town hall down below. So that's going to wrap up today's video. If you did enjoy it, please do give it a big like and let me know down in the comments if you did disagree with any of my points I've made today, or if you agree, or you think there's any just more important things, ideas and things to like save loot in Clash of Clans, defense or attack. Let me know, and that won't just be helpful for me, that'll also be helpful for the people actually learning from this video. If they just go down below and they like get some extra ideas and help, that'll be awesome. So get yourselves in a clan. That is probably the most important thing. You can get so much tips from your clan mates, and also clan castle troops can be so helpful. So give this video a big thumbs up if it was helpful. Comment below your town hall so I know what base design to do. Follow me on Instagram at ClashOfSmithy. It'll also be down below in the description. So thank you so much, guys, and peace.